Hey to all those seeking vibrant health, it's Dr. Rachel Northern, and it's my weekly tips today. And this month my theme has been self-care. So if you missed it, I did a longer video last Thursday on self-care, which should be on my Northern Light Care page or on my YouTube channel if you want to catch it there. But here's some stuff I didn't cover. Self-care and longevity. There's a website I've talked about in the past, and it's actually a book as well called Blue Zones. And Blue Zones is written by a guy who traveled the world and saw these observations of centennials, or people who lived past 100, and he noticed certain areas where that was common. A lot of people had very long lives in those areas. So he started observing these different areas, and he called them blue zones, and found some commonalities between those. And you can go to bluezones.com, and they have a longevity test you can take, and they have also a happiness test you can take. Just warn you, they do ask for your email to sign up on their email list to get your results, so just that disclaimer. But I do like a lot of the resources and articles that are on the website. But Blue Zones has the Power 9, which is 9 things they've found commonality with these people who live longer. So when you're considering self-care, these are the kind of things that you should consider. So I'm just going to talk about 4 of these things that they found. And number 1 is most of these people move naturally. They move throughout the day. They're not sitting very much. They do gardening. They do yard work. They don't a lot of times even have furniture where they sit lower on cushions on the ground, so they have to get up. There's some research showing longevity of if you can get up from on the ground and stand up, the easiest way you do it, the fastest way you do it, and without touching the ground with your hands or having to shift around. There is some research saying that you live longer the faster and more efficiently you do it. So it's kind of interesting on that. When I was in Haiti, I did notice a lot of these older folks could jump up on the table very fluently, and people in the States here have not as flexible and not as fluently. So just to say, some of our American lifestyles of how we sit is not always good. But they move throughout the day. They stay active throughout the day, and they use positive things to do it. So the second thing is purpose. These people have a sense of purpose. They say, why I wake up in the morning is your sense of purpose. So do you have that? And I did talk about that in my video a little bit. They say if you have a sense of purpose, and you extend your life by 7 years, the researchers are saying on that. So I do have a life statement myself. My purpose is to glorify my God by helping others grow physically, mentally, and spiritually. So that is how I try to help people in any way that I can. It's great being a chiropractor because I can help people physically. The third thing is these people know how to downshift. So they do get stressed. They do have stress, but they know they take time in their day to decompress. Whether it's they do some prayer time, some meditation time, some relaxing time. You've heard of other countries that take a midday nap, a little 20-minute siesta in some countries. And that's just health benefits that help extend their lives doing these things. So if you combined your downshifting and moving naturally, I call that the hour of power, and I every morning try to do some kind of meditation or 10 minutes in the shower. Some people call it, maybe you don't have an hour to devote to trying to get your mindset and relax and visualize and think about how you want your day to go. That is a good time to do it in the morning. Some people like to do it at night, so you choose what's best for you. And the fourth thing that they talk about is they eat more plant-based foods. So more greens, more fresh vegetables and fruits. They eat, from the land, and that's one downfall of us in the States. We do not do a lot of that. It's really sad of how many fruits and vegetables we get in a day. So that's just a couple things. If you once again go on their website, bluezones.com, and they do have a test, longevity test you can take, and like I said, they will ask you for your email to create an account if you want the results. But I think it's a worthwhile thing to invest in and look into, and you can kind of then find out where you need to do better in your self-care, but other also ways you can extend your life. So I will give you the rest of these little tips next week. So have a great and healthy week. Take care.